This is one adventure we've been hoping to tick off for a while. We're going to explore the tributaries of the massive Waitaki Watershed. So strap yourself in, this one's going to be a beauty. The Waitaki Watershed is massive and includes Lake Ohau, Lake Pukaki, Lake Tekapo, Lake Benmore and Lake Aviemore. Below Lake Aviemore, the Waitaki turns into a large braided river with a number of tributaries. The whole system is full of trout, both brown and rainbow. And there is also a small run of Chinook salmon that come in from the sea. The fish move around a lot in such a massive system, and at certain times of the season, they will move into the tributaries. The tributaries of the Waitaki are numerous, and are mostly small, clear streams that have a reputation for producing big, strong rainbow trout. If you get the timing right, they also have the reliable mayfly hatches that bring every trout in the river to the surface to feed, resulting in world-class dry fly fishing. The cool and calm days of autumn are a fantastic time to hit these fisheries. We'll be exploring 2 streams over the course of a couple of days. Along for the ride is Pure Fly regular Mike Kirkpatrick. Mike is based in Nelson but loves to explore this area in his time off. Joining Mike is Hannah Clement, another regular on the show. Hannah is also a full-time professional guide and often travels down to the Waitaki to fish and guide. The team have chosen a weather window that looks warm and calm, perfect for some dry fly action. A small fresh is pushed through the whole system a few days earlier, and the hope is that the fresh trout from the main stream have pushed into the tributaries on the back of it.
And today, as much as anything, because I can't make a decision, I'm going to take 3 rods. But I like to have options on the river. So I've got 3 5-weights. I've got the Scott Radian, I've got the Scott Radian 4-weight, the G-Series 5-weight, and the new Centric 5-weight. So, see what the conditions dictate. I'm going to start with the Scott Radian 4-weight, 9-foot 4-weight. Absolutely beautiful rod. Some people might think it's a strange option, but just for smaller water, bit of delicacy. I think it's got enough grunt still to tame the sort of browns and rainbows in here. But just nice, presents her fly so beautifully. You know? And we don't have to battle wind or anything, so you know, probably a fairly good choice. Yeah, and we're sort of hoping that they're going to be on dries. You know, that'll be the ultimate, but it'll be delicate stuff anyway, even if, you know, because it's not overly deep, most of it, so, you know, small nymphs and dries, hopefully.
Yeah, well, we've literally probably 30 metres from the car. Me and Hannah have taken a side each, and Hannah's up there and got some quite nice viz, and she spotted the fish down in here under this wee foam line moving around. So I'm just sort of sneaking in, never crack from here. It's quite hard to see actually, but I've got a rough idea where he is.
He wasn't very active, but he's starting to move now. Get on the munch as the water starts to heat up. Okay. Is just coming to him now, watching it. He did not a thing. He didn't even move again.
Give him one more.
Maybe more, I would say more to the right, Mike, but it's approaching him. Nah, you're not interested.
Might have to be just a bit further up, get away from that pressure.
It won't be in that fast water until it warms up a bit either.
Well, good news, I haven't got that glare anymore.
Still looks fishy though. Oh, stop.
Oh, I see him. Oh.
Is that a brown?
No, it's a rainbow, and it elevated out quite high.
It's elevated up in the water column now.
Yep.
See the mayflies on the water?
What size?
14. And on my hand right here, they're brown.
Okay, so I can't. So I don't want to put my head up any further because the sun's going to put a shadow on the water.
Yeah. No.
I'll put one
like
out.
A metre and a half past that tussock is where he is.
Okay, I'll put one out to the right.
Okay. Like that's heap. Oh, stop. He just spooked.
I thought you said he was a metre and a half up.
Yeah, you didn't even place the cast though, you just spooked. Like as you started to cast.
Small, crystal clear creeks are great places to fly fish, but the trout that live in them get very familiar with their surroundings, and they are tuned to any change from the ordinary, leading to very challenging fishing.
Oh, I got him.
Oh, there.
Yeah, I got him.
Over my side now.
He's gone right into that
He's
sunline.
way over, yeah, about there. Beautiful. Oh, God. He's looking. He's under it.
He frickin' ate it. Well, we sort of bounced out of the car full of vim and vigour. We've been sat on our bums a little bit. I've been doing a lot of guiding the last, 2 or 3 months, and watching people catch fish. Haven't done as much myself as normal, and I'm having to sharpen up pretty quick because just tiny wee mistakes. On this fish, took a dry, changed up to a dry dropper, put it a little short, come across, ate it because the rig wasn't in the right place, couldn't see the take, dropped it and took off. So we've got to be a little bit better than that, but it's understandable, I mean, you see, I was saying to a friend the other day, you see your social media posts and all these beautiful fish you're catching or your clients are catching, but that doesn't show mornings like this where it's a real struggle. The fish are wired, they've been fished to, there's lots of footprints around, and they're going to be tough, and you've got to bring your A game. At the moment, my C game arrived and the A game didn't get the memo.
See the rock with the moss on it on your side, half in, half out of the water?
Yep.
Parallel with that on my side, he's using the brown rock
I see.
under the foam.
I see. Yep.
That blends in so well. He's feeding.
Yeah,
He's coming over your side.
Yeah, I have to circle him. Yeah.
Like it's quite riffly in there. He's right on your edge. Right on your edge. Now he's coming in the middle, he just flashed. He just ate a nymph. He's right in the middle now.
I'll make me an old man.
Ready? Yep.
No. Mine's there.
Where?
Oh, it's to the right.
Oh, real? You got it done on. Oh, there.
Try and get him to go in the fast water, but he won't.
Yeah. Oh, we just ate something then. Oh. Oh, you got him. I saw that.
Almost ate that little beaded nymph off the surface.
You don't really...
Come down out of there, that's the one. Oh. Whew. Bit of a combined effort, Hannah. Tag teaming him.
You've got the net, mate. Oh, watch out.
Yeah, if you want to come over and grab that off my pack.
I'd keep your rod quite high up in there, Mike.
Not over yet either, I can tell you that. Oh. Turn him.
Turn around. Well done.
Yeah, it's been a bit of a trial so far. That the fish have been there. There's a lot of footprints around, a lot of traffic's been through.
They're touchy.
You know, as you would, it's a beautiful place. And I've certainly made a few errors, and I've had more shots than you have so far. And finally we got this guy that was probably more difficult than any of them, but he stayed in the game a bit. A lovely fish. Saw him up in the eye and then dropped back, and then he was up in the eye, then he dropped back, which is what they've sort of been doing today a bit.
There's a bit of cat and mouse of who was going to end up casting to him from what side of the river he was going to.
Yeah, he was on your side, then he was on this side, you had a go, then I did. And finally he was eating dry, so I went up there, threw a dry 4 different times in the same lane to his right where the drift line was. Didn't look at it, put one over him, gone. Do you see that, those bushes hanging, well, so those long tentacles of that bush hanging in?
I can't see him either.
But you know he's in there. He must be over the rocks or something, because when he was out over the sand he was easy enough to see. It's a very light fish. Oh, I see him, he's this side, yep.
Like, that's
Yeah,
on
he's
him.
going past him now, I got him. Just try again, just a little bit further up and a little further right. He's on that rock in between the 2 orange ones. You
I
see
wish
it?
I was a left-hander right now. No.
Oh, it landed on his tail, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's still happy. He's back in that spot I said originally.
What spot?
In between the 2 rocks and right of them. No, he's gone. Spooked up. A toughish start, isn't it?
Yes, it's been quite difficult. We got 1 on the board
Yeah.
for the morning.
A bit of a grovelling effort that one, but we managed it.
Out of 5 or 6 fish that we've seen too. Like, we haven't seen huge numbers, but they're there. We're just going to work a bit harder to get them, I guess.
Yeah, it's the classic late season, you know, because there's literally a week to go of the season and
The water's low.
it's low and the fish have been
Clear.
hammered, yep, so not easy. But look, you know, it's a nice day, that wind's dropped away, so hopefully this afternoon we get a couple up on dries.
It's also heating up a bit. You can feel the temperature rising and dropping, so the hatches should keep coming on, keep continuing.
Yep.
Should we see if we can wander up and find a couple more?
There is a good mayfly hatch coming down the river now, and the trout are starting to key into them with vigour. Once fish start to feed hard, they become easier to fool.
I think that is, Hannah.
So what do I do?
Just
fuck.
duck down.
I can see it.
You got it now?
Yeah. Do I?
Yeah, cross over, come down the bottom, cross over. It's all it is just a tiny bit of colour. It's definitely a fish in the eye, but now it's moved into the eye more, you can see it.
Whoa,
Oh,
fuck.
that spook with the
Me.
line in the air.
He's going up.
Going up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, there he goes. Yeah.
Oh,
I think it's a brown. Yeah, he's miles away from you still. He's about to rise again. So you got the big grassy divot, oh, he just rose.
oh yeah. Cool.
Did you see that?
Yep.
Okay, wait, he's coming out. Wait, it's going past him, he's looking. He's on it. Beautiful.
That was a spent spinner pattern.
Yeah,
And he took it easy too, didn't he?
he did. Whoa, whoa, whoa. There's a rainbow.
Oh, get out of there.
Don't you let him get in there. Do you want me to cross or?
Little bullets.
You might have to chase him, mate.
Oh, pulled it. You don't need that to happen on a day like this.
It's been one of those days, mate.
As it starts to rain. Yeah.
I said the hook's not bent, did it just pull out?
No, not bent at all, straight as. Yeah, just a little spinner pattern.
It was a pretty good take though, like
Yeah, he took it comfortably.
he did, and he
Yeah.
went, when you placed the cast, he was actually out to the right, and
Yeah.
then he came over and ate it, you know, it was
Yeah.
as good as you could get.
When I was walking up, there was about 2 little spents on the surface with their wings out.
Oh yeah.
So I tied a little spent on thinking, you know, because the duns have been a bit snatchy.
Yeah.
So maybe that's the way to go. Ah. It's about 1.5 meters ahead of the rock probably. And see that sud line coming down? He's your right of the sud line by about 1 metre.
Okay.
I'll drop it out slightly to his left. Oh, watching, he's going right. Now he's stopped. Yeah, he's taking nymphs, but try the dry.
Is that good?
Oh,
What?
Yeah. Try that, high stick him. Okay, that's way out to your left.
Okay.
It's got to be 1 metre further right than that.
Good line?
Yep, yep, that's good. Try that, not too far up. That's good. Oh, wait. Wait. Oh,
What? I can't see.
yeah, add a nymph to it.
Okay.
Tighten up, yeah. Yeah, well done.
I saw him come over for it. Ah!
Yeah, I lost complete sight of him.
Ah! That was cool.
Well done, Banana.
Whew.
Do you want me to come down and give you a hand, eh?
There, that'd be good. I only saw him ever so slightly go left.
Yeah. I keep losing him.
I'm just babying this fish because I want it in the net for Nick. It's been such a tough day for both of us. Oh, I don't really want him on that high shingle. Sorry,
Needs
Mike.
one up. Yeah, that's right. Try and lift him, pull him up. Come in closer and pull him up. We can get his head on the surface.
Here we go.
Lift him up.
And in the net. Yes!
Well done.
The boys went up high off that cliff that you can see right here. They're about 40 metres up above me when I spotted the fish, so obviously that made the challenge first hard, and then had to wait for a position. It was feeding, and then a couple more fly changes, and it eventually took a unweighted, well, a little bit of a weight, but a real tiny 16 nymph, and that's it.
Finally a trout for Hannah, and it feels like the day is gathering momentum.
Now I'll wait for him to turn.
He's turned. Now
Eh?
he's going back up.
Is he?
About to rise. Yep.
I'll wait for him to rise and then put it in there. I might go now.
He just rose.
Yeah.
Oh God.
I can lie in the slot probably to hide. Tell me when he comes down, Hannah.
Okay. Oh God, he just ate something quite big then.
I might be able to get into here actually.
Just rose.
Not sure how. He's still going up?
Yep. He's over the left. Coming down. Left. Still coming down. Still coming down. Now he's middle, coming down.
Can't see him yet.
Yeah, just rose. Closer to you.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh. Yep.
Oh! Actually busted off.
No.
Same as last time.
It's exact. Oh, and he just rose again. He just ate again.
How the
Look,
hell?
watch him. Oh look, he's going like this in the water. He's trying to shake that fly out. Oh. Oh, it's it! Oh my God!
Facing towards me.
Oh my God! Ah! This is my pool. Don't even look at him, Mike. I can almost see his eyeballs staring at you. Oh, oh God. Oh my goodness.
Just a little caddisy sort of soft tackle.
Am I going to be able to see it?
Oh,
Am I watching the fish?
I probably can.
Okay. Oh, that was on him. Oh, look. He just ate. You got him.
Come on, you. Don't make me do all this work for nothing.
Oh, he's trying to bust you off, mate. Have you got the net?
Oh, it's in my pack.
No, it's on your bag.
Oh, sorry, yeah, sorry.
Oh,
Get it.
gosh. Ooh. Can you see what he's doing, Nick? His head is like on those rocks, mate. He's trying to just get him off.
Oh, what a crazy tail that was.
That is cool. That is fishing. Where did he go? He went.
Oh, I heard Hannah going, yeah, what, look, he's got it. I was just watching. Come here, you. I've only got 5 pound on, so.
Oh my God. What the fuck, Mike? I don't know if I'll be able to get back up if I come down there.
Down on that knob. I'll bring him to you. Turn. I'll get his head up. Wait for a sec.
I haven't got much reach.
For a long time he was wrapped on the bloody thing too. Up there.
Man, he's just on that nose.
Don't want to over pressure him on the
No.
5 pound. You can feel his teeth raping on the, rasping over the. Hey.
Oh. What an angle!
Here, get your hand.
All right.
You right?
Yeah, I'm good. What a
That's a nice
fish,
fish.
mate!
Yeah. Thank you.
Wow! You can get your other fly out.
Well, what a crazy turn of events that was. Broke a fly off in his mouth, then had another take.
Well, he rose straight after it when
Yeah.
you broke it off.
Crazy.
I was watching him, try and shake your old fly out.
Yeah.
And then he ate another dry,
Yeah.
and you missed him.
Yeah. And then chucked that little soft tackle sort of caddisy emerger. Threw a couple of casts, and all of a sudden he come back on it.
And I was like, he's eating it!
That's cool.
That's fishing. Like that one fish made it
Thanks, buddy.
4 times over. Like
Well, isn't that bloody crazy?
that's going to be pretty rewarding for you.
Yeah,
Well, for all of us to just watch that unfold.
yeah. Yeah, that's weird. Weird but good. Weird in a good way.
We'll take it.
If you're going to have weird, it might as well be a good weird.
Good, weird, funky.
Right on the edge of the foam there.
Oh yeah.
You actually just come up. You got to dry? He sort of rose a bit. No, don't overlead it first of all, probably just a medium. Oh, is that him? Yeah, he's gone out to the right.
Where?
He's further up. You can see that brown. You go up in here, a bit longer. Try that. Yeah, that's him. is perfect right there. Yep, nice.
How textbook.
Get there right up though.
God, he's going.
Good stuff.
Oh my God. That was epic.
Yep.
Sorry, he just ran straight back towards me.
Yep.
God, it's a good fighter.
Yep. It's a lovely clean fish actually. Come in and closer, Hannah, so you can get the head up.
Okay.
Coming nice and close to the bank, and when it comes in, rip the head to the surface and drag him across to me.
Man, he's a good fighter, eh?
Good fish.
Yeah. Ah, whoa! Hated to look at you.
Come in close and get straight over the top of me. And then when you get him in, then have the rod out over him and then pull his head up. Take his power away. I almost got garroted by the line.
Slit your throat. That as over him as you could be. There we go.
Always nice to get him on a dry, eh?
Always nice. And what's the time? It must be like 4:30.
Mm.
Just starting to rain too. Yeah, it was a pretty cool. Very similar to your first one you got with the adipose spotted up too.
Mm.
Look at that fin.
Lovely fish. But sort of slightly cleaner and a bit more pink
Yeah.
than the red spot, red
Typical.
stripe.
Rainbow spawning. Square nose. Well, it seems to be, Mike, that we're putting a reasonable day together after a bit of hard work.
So, you know, they know what's coming and they know what to do to get rid of it. So you just got to make sure you get your first one right and hopefully you get that positive set.
Good to see moments like that though, like textbook, classical dry fly fishing,
Yep.
as it should be.
Yeah, and like the conditions are better for it now. They're probably a bit more secure and it's a bit lower light. So
Yeah, they're not as wary or freaked out.
Yep. I thought there was a fish just in here.
Yeah, looking pretty good
Ready?
up further.
It's a nice piece of water actually.
On the edge of that schist.
Yeah, right here.
Oh yeah, I got him. I got his tail. Oh, there he goes.
Good to go?
Yeah, you got a dry fly?
Yeah.
You go, classical fishing. Come on, Mike. Yep. So good.
There
Like-
you go. There's the run.
He's so fast. Oh, he's taking you to town a bit.
Try and get him down. I don't want him to race up.
Do you want it in there?
Yeah. I'll come forward a bit. You jump into that bay. Don't
You're
want
gonna-
to give up.
Bring him for me. Oh, he's quite a nice fish.
Take a head up.
Nice.
Oh, tell you what, it came off as he hit the net.
No.
As soon as your net hit the tippet,
Line.
came off.
Woo!
That wee spinner again.
Wow.
First bit of luck today, eh? They're strong for their size, aren't they?
They are, like, they just take off.
A little bit of a final burst of activity late in the day. And we sort of figured with this clagging in a bit and the humidity going up, they'd start getting on the dries. So, and they've certainly been hitting them, and we're just walking quickly through this fast water and finding a few that are willing to, you know, come up and hit dries. And lovely fish, fight like devils. Ooh.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'll tell you. It doesn't move. Try a bit further this way. That's better. High stick it through. Yep, well done. Beautiful. And there's another one go. Oh, there's three in there.
Oh, shoot. Ah! It wasn't a good idea at the time.
You just have to put a bit of pressure on him with a good bend in the rod and try and encourage him back down.
Sounds like he's got power. I'm putting some hurt on him, you know.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Has he got
There
you
you go.
locked on something? I know.
He was.
Okay.
It's just that hydraulic in there, eh? You can just put his nose down. There we go. Should be good now.
If he jumped down onto here, you'd pull him down this way.
That was really cool fishing. I enjoyed that.
Yeah. Woo!
Wow. The last half an hour, eh?
Yeah.
Just so.
Well, that's bloody, it's great to get a final one on the bank because we were almost running out of light.
Yeah, I was pushing it, definitely. Like, we came up to this pool and all I could see was a dark shape, and then we saw those two fish nut out for no reason at all. And I just put up a random cast and felt a massive knock on the rod, and this guy.
Beautiful fish. It's been lovely fish all day, eh?
Yeah.
Not the size that counts.
Quality. And like hard fishing.
Mwah. That's a boy. Well done.
For the second day of fishing, the team have decided to change location to another small tributary of the mighty Waitaki. Yesterday's river produced some great dry fly fishing, but was holding mainly resident trout, which meant the numbers were low. The hope is that today's river will be more fresh run fish, and if that combines with a mayfly hatch, the dry fly fishing could be exceptional.
It's quite handy not having to rig the rods up every day. Very handy thing.
Good, eh? Awesome.
Just a few change of knots and we'll be on our way again.
Yeah. Oh well, day two. Yesterday fished a nice little headwater stream, but didn't have the fresh fish coming through at this time of the year, so all resident fish. Today, a lowland stream that comes in to a main river just up from the confluence.
Which will be quite a different type of fishing today, but hopefully it will work out for us.
Well, I think the big thing is if they've pushed up, there was a bit of a fresh a week ago, and if they've pushed up, then hopefully we get some of these new fish in.
We'll find them.
It's a lot easier to catch than yesterday.
Hope so.
Mike and Hannah immediately spot some big Chinook salmon spawning in the first pool. A few rainbow trout are hanging around in hope of getting a feed of salmon eggs.
This is Steve. So we've just found a fish feeding in the shallows, and he's moving around quite a bit, so it's a good sign. Yeah, so we're gonna chuck a dry over him first, and then if he doesn't eat that, we'll go for a dropper underneath. But yeah, good to see him moving around. The river's up probably a little bit higher than what it usually is, so a bit of colour in there might be in our favour today.
You can see this little fantail sitting in the willow there. You see, watch, he's come up, he'll look around for a bit, he'll take a couple of things, he'll scoop round over the water. There's actually 3 or 4 of them working. You go back and sit in his branch and watch again for another insect to hatch off. And there's an increasing number of mayflies. Oh, as I say that, the fish just rose under that tree. So yeah, it's starting to happen.
Oh,
Behind
there,
him,
okay.
And there, they're all back from
All
here
right.
to here, Hannah.
Yeah, I got him.
Just run the gauntlet.
We go top one.
Yep.
Man, there's a lot of fish there.
Yep.
Oh, see, wait, they're chasing each other.
Keep going. Just cast, put it in there. That's it.
Oh,
Oh, he had a look.
wait. Wait to come down.
Oh, it's gone.
No, it's just the bottom.
There's in front of one there.
Oh, come
Yep.
on.
Pull it out, pull it down.
Size doesn't matter.
Might chuck a dry and see if any of these will take the dry.
He wasn't the one that I was targeting.
No. Found a bunch of salmon actually have moved in. We saw them pulse through and they're too big to be trout, and put the drone up. Sure enough, there's some salmon and they look like they're getting into spawning mode up ahead of us here. Yeah, so of course we can't target the salmon while they're spawning. I wouldn't anyway.
and you got to leave them alone up in these small rivers. But hopefully the trout sitting in behind them are going to maybe be interested in what we throw at them.
Every year, a small run of Chinook salmon enter the Waitaki from the ocean. They are a self-sustaining population and have been running the river for over 100 years. They prefer to spawn in the tributaries rather than the main river. Trout will feed on salmon eggs, and pods of trout will often follow the spawning salmon.
So I guess the question too is, if you wanted to catch salmon, you're throwing big heavy streamers if you're fly fishing for them. So what we do is, we're not going to do that at all. We're not going to throw any streamers, even though these rainbows would probably take them. We're going to make sure we throw little dry droppers, dries and nymphs.
Oh, he just went down.
I'm going to put a dry dropper on. Just had a dry on, but run it through and they didn't touch him, so increase the size of the dry, make it more visible, and put a nymph below it.
They've been quite aggressive too, like that, you know,
Yeah.
being that there's a few in the river, they're chasing each other around them. And now. Leave it there, Mike. Leave it.
I know. Yeah. Well, that's a better fish.
Oh, yep, that is a bit of fish.
That's where they were, hey, by the tree.
Yeah, and that deep drop off.
Oh, come on. It's exactly what we wanted. Those fishing behind those salmon, taking natural nymphs. You know, if I know this river, like I do, these guys aren't going to be easy to land on 5-pound tippet. So, shows you the value too, Hannah, of those really long, I'm using an 18+ foot leader.
Yeah.
And be able to get that drift down almost 45 degrees with a bit of slack, and it was still drifting naturally.
But we have had to lengthen our leaders the whole trip.
Oh yeah.
You know, especially yesterday.
Oh, that's some power. These fish come out of that big river and they are seriously loaded with horsepower. I'm right on the edge of that breaking strain actually, I reckon. Might have to up the tippet a little bit because there's a tiny bit of colour in here. Actually, I hadn't really considered that. He knows you're there, that's why. Really hard to, come on. This time up. Yeah.
Oh, that
Thank
is
you.
a beautiful rainbow, Mike.
That's lovely fish,
Look
isn't
at
it?
that.
Yeah. Well, we knew there was a bit of a fresh about a week ago, and there's a bit of water in here, which is fantastic, what we hoped for, and really fantastic to get a fish of this quality in the first pool. We saw a few fish up the top, and I ran a cast through those, and earlier on seen one right out from the willow. I'd seen one sitting in there, so I let the drift carry on right through, and probably 45 degrees below me on very late in the drift, indicator went, and this is an absolute stunner of a trout, young jack in superb condition, just an absolute barrel of a fish, and it really almost kicked my bum.
Multiple times.
That's a beautiful fish. They don't come much nicer than that. See you, fella.
Wicked.
That's a beautiful fish.
The
I mean, I like
quality.
browns, you know, by colour and everything else and pattern, and rainbows tend to be a little bit the same, but that fish, the shape and the colour, and it's just amazing.
The muscle.
Beautiful.
The muscle.
If this is anything to go by, I think we could be in for a cracker of a day, especially if the pulse of fish have gone further up. You know, if that's the quality to judge the day on, it'll be a good one.
And right on cue, a few mayflies start to appear on the stones by the river's edge.
Can you see him
I was
right on the
flicking
edge?
it. No, I got glare.
Right there. It's quite a nice rainbow.
I haven't got a I'll put a cast in.
I think you'll need a heavier bead,
Yeah,
but just
probably.
lead him like hell. Oh, see, he just came out and fed.
Yeah.
Oh, he's chasing a little one. Going over him now.
Yeah,
He just chased the much smaller fish out. Oh, he's coming for it. Yep. Nice. Oh, God! Wicked.
He chased it.
He chased the fish.
I put my cast in, and you can see him swing out. Then he chased it. Then he went out. Then he swung round, saw it, and hit it.
But he came down for it a little bit as well.
Yeah.
That was cool. Thickness, eh?
Good spotting there, Han. He's doing that really gnarly head shaking.
And trying to drop down a bit more.
Not yet.
Oh God, that's slippery.
They counterpunch like bloody brown trout.
They're wicked.
Yep, there you go.
Not that time. Woo! That's a solid fish.
Oh yeah. Sorry, fish. 5 pound.
Yeah.
Just look, just a tad over 5. This is as good a rainbow as I've caught in quite a while. Well, I mean, to say I'm stoked would be an understatement. That's just a glorious looking fish. I mean, I was waxing lyrical over the first one, but this guy here is even better. Just hugely fat. It's built like a brown through the shoulders, and deep as anything. And that's just a fraction over 5 pound. That is a stunning rainbow.
The mayfly hatch is now pouring off the river and the trout are very active. These are the times a fly angler lives for.
Ah, there might be one right there. Ready? Watch this. Dry's going over it
Oh,
now.
he's got to take that. Oh, on the dry fly.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, yes.
Wicked. That was cool. Dry's
Hannah.
going over it now.
Oh, he took off, and the way he took off, I thought he was going to go and smoke the nymph. Oh,
Yeah.
there's another fish hooning up, look.
Yeah. Oh, that looks a bit bigger, like a salmo. Wow, that was cool. I'll take that on the dry.
A nice fish too, Hannah.
Yeah. Woo-hoo.
They counterpunch you, don't they?
It's so cool.
They roll in and then bang, gone again. On the dry fly.
Yeah, mate.
And when they'll fight about as good as any time of the year right now,
Yeah.
when they're ready for spawning.
Full of attitude.
Yeah, well, they've just completely fed up, ready for spawning.
What a fish!
That's a barrel of a fish
Whoa.
too.
There's one up in the shallows. First cast, dry fly. We'll take her. We've just spotted a fish in such shallow water. Like it has to be dry fly. It's typical riffly water. Mayfly's still going.
Yeah, and the hatches at this time of the year tend to go all day.
Yeah.
They really do.
You're just tying on a dry, you've taken off your dropper or?
Yeah. I'm putting a different dry on.
Yeah. A very typical feeding slot as well. Oh yeah.
Big size 12. He slipped off onto the nymph now. Oh! Pulled off.
Look, this is a beautiful spot for some fish.
Yeah, this would be. Up the top, that's what we've been finding and that sort of stuff.
Oh!
Oh, no, it's a rainbow.
Told you.
Oh, you pulled again.
Too much power. They have so much power, these fish.
Just pulled the hook again. Yeah, that's serious horsepower.
So Mike's just hooked one just down the tail end of this riffle, and I have another one feeding just in the head of it right here. We'll see if we can entice him. Is that him over there? He's pushed over a bit more. Right. The dryer's going to go past him now. Nothing. About now. Yep.
Yeehaw!
Not as big as your last one, but man, he's a fighter.
Yeah, this is the money water, isn't it?
Ah,
These faster ripples.
riffles, yeah.
Yeah, these are a bit lighter coloured. They're a bit more silver. So maybe
Yeah.
that's why they're looking grey like a salmon.
Days like this are the epitome of autumn dry fly fishing in the South Island.
Not very
On these calm, warm days, an angler's singular focus is finding the next rising trout, and all other worries and distractions melt away.
Right, see where that white water's coming down on
Yep.
the right hand side?
Yep.
Come down about 5 metres, right in that V. Can you see that fish, Nick?
I know where he was. Oh.
I can't see him right. Who's it? Oh, is that him? Drop that one. It's over it now. Now. Yep. Nice. Ah. Get him out.
Yeah, trying. That's that big dry again, Hannah.
It was, yeah.
The big upright wing 12.
Yeah, winged mayfly. It looks sexy on the water too, that mayfly, eh?
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it looks like the real thing. Just want to keep hold of this one for the. Yeah, look at that. Someone's done donuts in the river.
It's so bad.
Yeah, there's a clever person, eh?
You're gonna try and get him to me?
Yeah, I'll try to. Yeah, yeah. I'll just slide him across.
Whoa.
No, he's not gonna go. Oh, look at the tail! Look at the tail beating out of the water there.
That's cool when they roost a tail like that, eh?
Yeah, I'll try and drag him down to you now.
All right. Nice. What a pretty little rainbow.
Spotting, young lady. We're in the middle of a pretty awesome day, actually. The fresh fish moved in the system, and because the sun's out, some of that stuff back there is hard to see into. But once we got into the open stuff here, we can pick them up straight away.
Got a bit of height too.
Yep.
And it was feeding well.
Oh, it's feeding, yeah, just one cast, straight up on that big size 12. Piece of cake. Sadly, looking behind us, some idiots on quads have been doing donuts in the river when spawning fish are out. That's really frustrating to see.
Yeah.
But,
Obviously they don't care too much.
no, it's just idiots, unfortunately. See you, fish.
As the light begins to fade, the crew have enough time to fish one more pool. Luckily they come into a nice bit of water and find 3 trout stacked up in a run, all feeding on mayflies.
He just ate something, didn't he, Mike?
Oh, yeah.
Was that your fly?
No, it was to the right of it.
He like head and tail rose.
Yeah, head and
then.
tail, I saw that. I know where he is.
Oh, yeah. Whoa! Ah! Your line! That
Big
was
old
cool.
size 12 again, eh?
Man, they cut through that water fast.
They do. Their line couldn't keep up with it, could it?
Nah.
If I know anything from today, he's not finished yet. Got it? Oh! Just pulled again. Yeah. Can't seal the deal today. You've got to have a little bit of luck sometimes, don't you? Nothing wrong with the fly. Size 12. It's not bent, just come out. It's happened to me a few times today. Lady Luck. She's at the pub, I think.
Mike just pulled a fish out of here, but we're losing a lot of the light, so I'm just going to blind fish it and see if we can pull one or two more out. Because you never know. Today when there's been one, there's been a few. Just going to push it over a little more. That looks good. Oh shit. Oh my god.
Try and pull it down as best you can.
Pulling it down.
That's one way to do it. I've never quite seen it done that way before.
I got little tiny arms.
Did it take the dry or the nymph?
The nymph. Oh man, that's a beautiful jack.
Oh, here we go.
Oh.
Better. Bigger jacks are a little bit better behaved. Those hens are just nuts.
But even still, like these jacks, it tore off. You know, that
Yeah.
first row abruption run is just boom, boom. Really nice colour.
Yeah. You got a nice little beach here to run them up on, run them out of water.
Yeah, I do, eh?
Yeah. It's the best time of the year for rainbows, isn't it?
Yeah,
When they're
yeah.
getting ready to spawn, they're moving up the system.
That nymph is just right on its nose. There you go, Mike. Oh, nice. Fish of the day for me. We were just blind fishing and we were losing the light. And we just ended up with this guy. Put up a wicked fight.
That's some serious quality, isn't it? Oh,
Can't-
that's beautiful.
Can't get better than that. The condition, everything.
Beautiful.
The long walk back to the car gives Hannah and Mike plenty of opportunity to discuss a return mission next year. Hannah has a mate who told her about some amazing fishing on a Waitaki tributary that is so small most people drive over without thought. But then there's always another river somewhere. When you're fishing in what is widely considered to be the best fly fishery in the world, you'd be mad to compromise on quality, which is why Pure Fly NZ has chosen to partner with these great companies. You can rely on their products to deliver the goods for you on your next adventure.